Welcome to the Baseball
Prediction Podcast, hosted by me, Kyle Cadell, sponsored by P-Tech Academy. And today we will be talking about betting. There are three types of bets I will talk about. I will start with the over-under. This is predicted by adding both teams' average runs per game together. We will cover the next two topics together since they are both related to average run differential. The money line, which is a part of the run line, is predicted by minusing the team with the lower run differential from the team with the higher run differential. This will allow you to predict the money line because the team with the higher run differential will always win. And what that equation equals is your run line, which tells you how much the winner will win by. Two factors that produce are umpires and weather. In order for an umpire to affect runs, they have to be consistently inaccurate. They also have to consistently call either ball strikes or strikes balls in a lopsided manner. If the umpire is preferring to call ball strikes, bet the under. But if he's preferring to call strikes balls, bet the over.
Umpire accuracy can be found at umpscorecards.us. If you look up umpire scorecards, you can find under images which pitches the umpire called strikes that were balls, and inversely which balls the umpire called strikes.
The final factor that influences runs scored is weather. If the wind is blowing in the batter's favor, which is out of the park, then bet over. But if it's blowing in the pitcher's favor, which is towards the batter, then bet under.
To find accurate predictions for what the wind will be during MLB games, go to rotogrinders.com. If the umpire is calling strikes balls and the wind is blowing in, neglect this as an impact. And similarly, if the umpire is calling balls strikes and the wind is blowing out, neglect this as an impact. Inversely, if the umpire is calling balls strikes and the wind is blowing in, bet the under. But if the umpire is calling strikes balls and the wind is blowing out, bet the over.
You would only place these bets if you predict less risk than the public. Finally, if you know that your bets are about to be accurate, do a parlay because it exponentially increases your profit when your bets are accurate.
For a free example on what happens when you parlay multiple bets, go to bparlay.com, which is a free parlay calculator.
This makes streaks everything because if a team is winning, bet on that continuing. And inversely, when a team is losing, predict their losing continuing. Hopefully, this podcast lets viewers know how to not lose anything while betting. And if you learn something, please consider subscribing and maybe even liking if you want to see any more content like this.
If there's anything I didn't cover or there's additional information you want to add, please leave a comment so I can be informed of your opinions on my prediction podcast. Thanks for watching.